Alright, this is take two video. I just thought why not start over again. This is gonna be my 2023 yearly review, but this time there's not gonna be any video like I did on the usual. Last year, I think I started the yearly review since 2021, and yeah, I want to keep this tradition, but except this time, I didn't feel like putting any video, just me talking anything. Sorry. I It's been a year, and you made it. Today is 29 December. I believe if you're watching, yeah, you've been through difficult things. I've been through difficult things as well. It's not an easy year, but I'm glad we are here. Um, After tough years. I've been working for, I've been studying for 13 years, starting from kindergarten until college. And then I worked for 2 years and then I just resigned not long ago. I mean, it's quite long ago, I guess. It's already like 3 months, I think. Yeah, almost 3 months since I resigned. And I'm now looking for a new job. Hopefully, I can find a place that is more convenient for me because I currently doesn't have a car. So I'm mostly following my brother and then taking the MRT to work. And yeah, I do believe that no matter how difficult it is, I will make it through somehow. I can see my talent and I can see my dedication and my skill in my art. So it's now that I apply, I think 3 company, so I'm just gonna be patient a little bit. Although I do feel anxious a lot on a daily basis, whether it's right now making video or I feel like I'm not exactly talking in a very relaxed and natural way, but yeah, it's part of a process of improving, and I do feel anxious when it comes to, for example, people texting me. If a person from that workplace texts me or something like that, or if I check any reply on my or checking the notification in my email, then I feel very anxious. And I think I always try to make things perfect. I try not to mess things up, and I think that's what causing me to feel this fear, the fear of failure. But I've been thinking maybe fear, maybe failure is meant to happen in life, not always, but there's gonna be time when you fail, and then there's gonna be time that you success. Maybe failure is there to teach me something, even if whatever you do, you are meant to fail. I think there is beauty in it. There are things that you can gain from it. You can experience, you gain knowledge, you gain wisdom. And I think sometimes when I do something, whether it's art or work or school, sometimes I think about what's the purpose of doing this? Is there any point to it? But there is there is point to everything. I feel like. I mean, you can also say there's no point, right? But you can also say there is meaning in everything. So this all depends on how everyone think. I think it's kind of like video game. If I know a video game is gonna end anyway, then why bother playing it, right? And I think the reason I play because it's experience, to enjoy the game and the fun, the adrenaline, the stimulation or the adventure. You're not gonna know what you're gonna get in a chess or looting a boss, stuff like that. And I think there are a lot of things to be seen, to be revealed in the journey of growing. Yeah, I think that's one way of thinking it. And during these 3 months of taking a break, I think it's been very hard for me, and I feel like I struggle a lot throughout my growing. Instead of saying always, I'm not gonna say always lah, because I can see my improvement, and I wanna acknowledge it more. I wanna appreciate and uh, I wanna be proud of my growth, And I think oftentimes I generalize everything. I look at things as black and white. It's either zero or it's either 100. So especially being a perfectionist myself, if I did not reach 100, then that means I'm a failure. That means I'm not good enough. There's so many shame and blame on myself. But I think throughout the journey of growing, it does reduce significantly. Yes. So I'm not as harsh as I used to be. I can still be, but a bit lesser. Maybe like a 1% or 10%. I don't know. But I think an improvement is still an improvement, and I think a lot of time I still look at my inadequacy more than my improvement, and I think it's not to avoid either one of them, but to find a balance in both, kind of like a yin yang. There's black and there's white, and then there's white in black and black and white. So I think, yeah, that's kind of something I want to approach, is to find a balance, which is very hard, man. But because, for example, I have habits that's like built up such a long time ago, so many years, especially some of the addiction that I have. There's like so many years. Suddenly, I want to make changes for it, and then like, damn, this is no easy. So I think instead of aiming to get rid of it, maybe I can try to really micro step and just focus on all the small things that I uh, do. I think, for example, if I have addiction with, without content or with video games, instead of cutting it completely or cutting it half, maybe I can look at it as in like, okay, every morning when I wake up, as soon as I wake up, I'm gonna play video game. So what can I do? What can I make a small change? Maybe I can stop at that moment first. I wake up and don't look at anything that is related to my phone or my computer. I go to brush my teeth, or maybe eat breakfast and all that, a bath and anything. Then only I look at it. uh, because I do spend most of my time in front of my computer, and it's, yeah, I feel like this starting, I don't know when, maybe like a college or maybe around when I was 17. I just feel very caught up with the cyberspace and the internet. So I do enjoy video games. I do enjoy making art and all that. I enjoy watching entertainment like YouTube and movie and all that. But I think the main thing is not to like get rid of it, but to find a balance. So, for example, like if I work on my art and I really enjoy it, but still the rest is important. Taking break in between is still important. And I feel like for such a long time I have this imbalance where I either work too much or I play too much, because I when I work on something, I'm afraid that I'm not doing fast or good enough, or if I will do it half in then never touch it again. And then when it comes to my playing games, like games that have all this event where they last for a few days only, and then I just feel like, oh shit, I need to maybe a little bit more, event quests, and then boom, 6 hours gone. So I do admit and own up to all this problem that I have, because I know to change is to acknowledge it. To acknowledge is to accept, and to accept is to embrace, and to embrace is to forgive, and to forgive, then only I can change. And I feel like at least that is the case for me, because uh, I feel like for a long time I always crave and chase and wanting this change, wanting to be better me. I wanted to have better lifestyle, better routine, better mindset, better you know body shape, stuff like that. But I never really uh, accept and embrace myself fully. I just feel like I'm going one after another, and it just become very tired, because I'm always chasing something instead of being where I am. So maybe that's just the saying is correct, is that you are exactly where you need to be, and that is something that I want to learn to implement in my life, because I'm always sorry, I'm always living in the future in my head, and I'm always dwelling in the past of the things that I should or shouldn't have done. And I think that is can be very devastating. You're neither living in the moment here. So which means that even if someday I get to the point where I wanted to be, I will still continue chasing for the next thing, I feel like. And then I will just always, not always, sorry, I will still blame, and maybe beat myself up for the things that I in the past that I have done, and I should have done. So yeah, and this is the overall the review. I think it's same for a lot of things. Same with when I work in my previous company, I would also have similar mindset, which I feel like I need to achieve more. I need to do more. I need to uh, be, yeah. I sorry, I just got very distracted. Uh, I just feel like I'm always not enough at a lot of things, and I feel like I have this notion, if I change this or that, then I can feel happier. I can feel less anxious and less stress. But at the end, it didn't work for me. I think I I didn't understand my individual nature, and I didn't embrace myself for who I am. But right now, I slowly feel like I'm doing it more. I feel like I'm learning to love and accept myself for who I am, even if I know I have such weakness or flaws and all that stuff. I somewhere in my heart I start to feel like I welcome it like that, instead of how I used to do, which I often blame myself and stuff. All right, I think it's 15 minutes already. My camera's gonna stop recording, so that's why I wanted to finish it fast, and then just now I got distracted by outside voice. So yeah, I think, yeah, not much to share for now. I'll go deeper in different topics on another video. Okay, never mind, the video just stopped itself. I feel like I want to share more of other things, But for now, I feel like I want to spend more time on inner. I wanted to I want to go push the energy inwards instead of outward, because I feel like I don't want to. I feel like as if I am relying on expressing to people to feel good temporarily, and then never really sit through with the feelings and the situation and trying to fix the problem. So that's why I yeah that's why lately I feel like I want to just spend some time with myself more, and share less a bit for now. So yeah, I thank you for watching. I know it's kind of a bit awkward because it's like black screen right now, but if you watch until here, thank you. I appreciate you, and happy new year. See you guys next year if I still make videos. Yeah. Bye bye.